this is a Mexican Bigfoot, but you were just talking about something a little earlier about when you were in the military, there were people, because we're talking about crossing the border and getting some better
Well,
footage.
look, I was stationed in San Diego, which is very close to the Mexican border. What do you think people do when they're stationed in San Diego? They cross the border because there are wild and crazy things going on in Mexico. There's, drinking to the all hours of the morning and night. There's crazy women, there's prostitution, there's human trafficking, there's drugs, there's just all kinds of crazy stuff. And these people end up getting thrown in jail because they get drunk and out of control and they don't know what's going on. Some of the people I was with on the ship actually got thrown in jail and they weren't able to get them out of jail. They're negotiating and trying to find ways to get them out, but they were stuck there for months on end.
And what did they do to get thrown in jail?
You don't have to do much in Mexico to get thrown in jail. All they have to do is pull you over. They can easily take you to jail, impound your car, and take you to jail. What are you going to do? Are you going to fight?
And so, how does that affect their military career? Are they considered AWOL, or what's going on? What goes on?
I don't know what goes on there, but you seriously get in a lot of trouble when you're not reporting.
So, what happened to these guys when they didn't show up?
They were in trouble. I mean,
do you know the end outcome?
I don't know the exact end outcome to that, but I do know that these guys came back to the ship and they were laid up in their racks for months on end, just sick. They were affected terribly by the treatment in Mexico.
They got beaten up?
I don't think they got beaten up, but the food and the lack of food and maybe the water they had wasn't really very good for them, and they were seriously sick.
Were they Mexican themselves?
No, they weren't.